Hey everyone, how's it going? Sitting low just out in the garage coming at you guys with another video, and in this video I just wanted to share with you guys a little pro tip and something I've learned over the years. If you've got like a two-stroke, let's say you've got a chainsaw or a weed whacker or anything for that matter, and you start it and it runs, and it just, whenever you give it the gas, it just won't rev up. It's lacking power. It just ain't working as good as it used to work. One thing that is not really discussed and is often very overlooked is, typically when a two-stroke engine or any engine isn't running good for that matter, one automatically assumes it's either something with the carburetor or it's not getting fuel. But like I said, this is very often overlooked and very common with some of these two-stroke engines. And it's free too to check. So what happens oftentimes is, you see right here, this is the muffler off of the weed whacker. And if you see at the end here, it's got this mesh screen. It's a metal mesh screen, and what that is they put that in there from the factory, and that is a spark arrestor screen, and that is supposed to, I guess, keep sparks from being able to discharge out of the exhaust outlet and create a forest fire or something like that. But anyway, over time, you can see I'm pulling it out, over time these screens will get so plugged up with carbon and gunk that you won't even be able to see through that thing. So like I said, there's a couple of different ways. I mean, you could honestly just remove that. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can just remove it, and I like to just hit it with a lighter or a little blowtorch or whatever, just to burn all these thick carbon deposits off it and clean it up. Or you can just kind of sometimes just wiggle it back and forth. But anyway, like I said, if you got a two-cycle engine that just ain't running good for you, start with checking that, because like I said, it's free, and 90% of the time that is the problem. I've bought used power equipment. I've literally paid pennies on the dollar for what some of this stuff cost, because the person didn't know why it wasn't running, and then I took it home and cleaned that screen and it fired right up. So sometimes you'll find stuff that people are throwing away. I found leaf blowers and stuff that people were throwing away. You take it home, you clean that little screen out, and the thing will run like a new piece of equipment. So like I said, it's often overlooked, and it's 90% of the time the problem with some of these smaller engines. So figured I'd share that with some of you guys, and hopefully you learned something. If you like this video, go ahead and like it, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Any questions, feel free to shoot them in the comment section. I'll try to answer them the best I can. Like I said, in the meantime, I'm going to clean this little guy out, put it back in, put it back together, and I'll be off and running. Alright, so just for reference, I got it cleaned up. That's what it's supposed to look like. You should be able to see right through it. Anyway, thanks for watching.